What is up, guys? It is your boy Royal Mech, and today, welcome to another episode of This Week in Vanguard. We got some fun stuff today. There's been plenty of reveals, and earlier this week, we did get the reveal for Magic World, which I'm actually excited about. And if you are a fan, I want to see a big yo in the comments. Alright? So let's go ahead and just get right into the reveals. Alright, so this past week we have had quite a bit reveals today. But we are going to finish up with Katana World because they did get one card revealed earlier this week, actually on Sunday. So that card revealed is going to literally be a draw trigger. You choose it is the draw trigger, but it also has the ability to choose any of your players' rear guards, return it to hand. Really good, especially for cards that have on plays. Now, and then it has the generic skill of it being used for guarding. Because it's just your basic shield, it's going to be a 5k. Alright, on to some new cards. We got this new grade 3 for Dragon Empire. It looks like it's just a generic, so no really port name on it. But it's continuous rear guard, guardian circle. If your damage zone has 4 more cards, this unit gets plus 10,000 power and 10,000 shield. Active on opponent's turn 2. This is actually really strong. This means you got a 23k attacker during offensive and defensives, and there's no issue from here on out. Really good. This new grade 1 also for Dragon Empire. When this unit's put in Guardian Circle, if this is the third battle this turn, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield till end of turn. Good, we're getting more shield values. This is really fine because the game has been hurting in that department. So, no complaints there. We have another front trigger. So, we have another front. It has the regular ability of... It has the order ability of play cost counterblast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. So they have actually a destruction spell. Then it has the normal rulings for guards. So I think that is the last Katana World card I think we got, if I remember correctly. But not all we got revealed this week. Next up, we got a couple Brant Gate cards. This first one has the ability of, at the end of your turn, if your set order was put into the order zone this turn, or your opponent's card was bound by your card effect this turn, you may soul charge 1. My guess, this is supposed to be with, it's going to be with the new Prison deck. Because it's talking about bound. So, it looks like Prison is going to turn into a situation where there is no counterplay. Because if based on this may be a situation of they're just going to bind everything and you have no way to get it back. Which to me is really unnecessary. Because it was already controlling the game. Why? They just needed a way to gain more hand. Why does it have to turn into a situation where now you can't play against it at all? That, to me, is a unjust and unnecessary turn of events. After that, we got this grade 3. If your damage zone is 4 more cards. Okay, so this is going to be a generic skill right now. A grade 3 that becomes a 23k attacker and a 10k shield as long as you have 4 damage. Which isn't that bad because it is looking like that's going to be really easy. That's actually really easy to get to. I don't see why there would be a problem there. Another thing we got to announce, this coming Tuesday will be for 100 Demons. So we'll be dealing with Ikazuchi, which is going to be interesting because of how that deck worked in Buddy Fight. We may see our first deck that has over 50 cards, but we'll see how that works out. Alright, on to some really new cards. So, first up we have Noble's Rosa Rosa. This is a token card. It has the abilities continuous rearguard circle. If this unit cannot be moved, continuous rearguard. This unit cannot be moved to other circles. If you have a Vanguard Granthea in its card name, this unit also is regarded as Noble Rose. And all the following effects are active. First ability, when you would place a plant token on rearguard circle, put it as this unit's plant gauge instead. This is a mandatory, so you can't skip this. Okay. This unit gets plus 5k for each of its unit gauge. Okay. Okay, not bad. Keeps the deck running how it's supposed to. When you would retire rearguards as a cost, if it can be paid by retiring plant token, when you would retire rearguards as a cost, if it can be paid by retiring plant token rearguards, it can also be paid by discarding plant gauges. Okay, so this gives us a substitute cost. Last, out of rearguard circle, once per turn, when your Vanguard is being attacked, cost, discard any number of plant gauges from this unit. For each plant gauge discarded for this cost, your Vanguard gains 5k power till end of battle. Okay. So this virtually gives Granthea the Aurora skill of being able to defend itself with tokens, but instead you're using gauge up. Not bad. I will definitely say if we are able to, one second, guys. There we go. I will definitely say if we're able to get it back, if this is able to play Aurora, this will be a really strong game piece for that. On to the next card. So next we have Raiden Lord Granthea Jewelment. It has the ability auto when this unit is placed from Lavian Lord Granthea. Activate Persona Ride, and until end of turn, this unit gets all the original abilities of that unit. Okay, so this feels more like feeling more like a King style. Now, for those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, Creed / all these new methods of persona writing, I call it this King class because what they are is an evolved state, but they are also holding this like really strong ability of copying their previous state while also enhancing it. So this has its original abilities, all plant tokens and Noble Rose tokens on your rearguard circle become plant gauges. Call a Noble Rose Rosario token to your back row center rearguard circle and put all your plant gauges face up on that unit. Okay, so this explains how they're supposed to get gauges and how this gets the board. That is crazy, by the way, and it's actually pretty good, pretty strong. Then it has the Auto Vanguard Circle. At the end of your turn, choose a Levant Lord Granthea from your soul and write it as rest. If you row, choose one of your Noble Rose token and put this card face up as that unit's plant gauge. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But it doesn't look like you have an issue because due to Rosa's evolution, she's going to just pretty much pay herself by getting rid of a gauge. Not a problem. Alright, next up we have Straight Scale Dragon. Continuous if you have a Vanguard with the Argo Siren in its card name or only Aqua Force in its clan, this card gets all the following. Cool. So another form of Maelstrom support. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, cost Energy Blast 3 and discard an order card from your hand. Interesting because they want to keep their order. Draw 2 cards, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5k till end of turn. Okay. And then it has the other ability on rearguard. When this unit attacks or stands by a card effect, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5 till end of turn. Okay, so honestly, this so 20k attacker on average about 30 because of persona writing. Not bad as a rush card support because it does gain power from meeting certain requirements. Really good. We did get another Argo Siren. This is Argo Siren Koresh. During your turn, when this card is discarded from hand by the ability of your card. If you have a Vanguard with Argo Siren in its card name cost, put a normal unit with a different card name from this card and without Sentinel from drop into the bottom of your deck. Put this card into your soul, choose one of your Vanguard's original auto abilities, and perform one of the following. Reduce the cost of the chosen ability by 1 counterblast until end of turn, or reduce the cost of the chosen ability by Energy Blast 3 until end of turn. Really strong. Decks really like reduction in cost, so not bad. Then has the back row rearguard ability. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Argo Siren in its card name, all your other Mermaid and Tier Dragons in the same column as this unit gets 5k. Awesome. Perfect booster. Wonderful. We like boosters that have really good long-term effects with everybody else. We cannot deny anything better than that. On to the next card. So another Sakea card. This is the Yancha Pepino. During your turn, when this card is discarded from your hand, if you have a Vanguard with Granfia in its card name, put this card into Soul. Okay. So free the discard fodders that become resource. Excuse me, guys. It has the act from drop. If you have a rear guard with Noble Rose in its card name, choose, remove this card, and call a plant token to rear guard circle. Okay, so this runs with Granfia's base ability. So with the Noble Roses, then you call out tokens with the help of this, and then when you're ready to go into the evolution, you then make them all gauges. Really good, really strong. We have another Katana World card. This one's their heal. Put this card into your gauge face down and put the top card of your deck into gauge face down. Yeah. So it's just a gauge charger. Alright. And it has the normal heal, guard with 50k. We appreciate those. On to some of these other grade ones. This one has let's see. So this one has the ability auto when this unit is placed on place. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater, if all your units are rested, cost Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets plus 10k until end of battle. Interesting. It's a grade 3. I could definitely see this being played in. Let's see, who was it? Bastion. There he is. I could see this possibly being played in Bastion, but Bastion is a pretty tight deck, so there's not really space for cards like this. Next up, we have a grade 1 that is just like that other grade 1 in Dragon Empire. If it's the third battle or greater this turn, this guards for 10k shield. Extra. Woo. So 10k shield, love it. We did get some news. Dragon Soul Resonance, more Bang Dream triggers. Sorry. So we're gonna have more Bang Dream triggers. Nothing more I can say on that. It is what it is. On to the next part. Yay! Okay, so now we get to the real good stuff. So, I introduce you to some of the funnest cards in the game. First up, we have the Book of Solomon Volume 1. It has the ability to put 2 cards from the top of your deck into gauge face down. It is also a front trigger, so it counts for a 15k guard. Love it. Next, we have Key of Solomon Volume 2. It has the ability, if you play Key of Solomon, play this if you play Key of Solomon Volume 1 this turn, countercharge 1. So, virtually, it's trying to give you free skills. And then, as a draw, it guards for 5. You're most likely going to play both of these. Next up, we have our Sentinel. We have our Sentinel for Magic World. So, first 3 cards are Magic World cards. We love Magic World. I actually like Magic World. It's fun. And give me more yos in the chat. If you love Magic World, give me yos in the chat. You know what it is. All right. So next up, we have two others. Two Argo Sirens. The first one does the following. When this unit is placed on rearguard, discard the top card of your deck. If a trigger unit was discarded, choose one of your units. It gets plus 5k power till the end of turn. The second one does when this unit is put on Guardian Circle. If it's the third battle this turn, it gets 10k shield. Simple. Next up, we also got announced that for Dragon Soul Resonance, there's going to be a Dino deck. So five cards revealed next week will include for Venator, Dyna Barada, as well as some extra Triple R support, along with 3 strengthening cards for Bastion. So Bastion will be definitely getting some more support, which means that grade 3 common card is definitely probably going to be used in the deck if things go right. Next up, we got some more looks at more lovely Bag Dream cards. Alright. Next we go on to some more lovely cards for Magic World. This is actually more of their cards. These guys are part of the 72 Demon Pillars. So this grade 1 has the ability when this is placed on rear. You need to put the top card of your deck into your gauge face down. If you do, at the end of that turn, put this unit into drop. Really good. Really more gauge support, so no problems there. Next one. You can play this cost. You can play this by paying 2 gauge. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 72 pillar cards without Sentinel from among them. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Shuffle the deck. Really good. Search. We love Search. Magic World's already starting off on a good foot. Alright, so it looks like we got some Dark States in here too. Nice blend. This grade 2 has the ability when this unit is placed on rear by your card's ability. If you have a Gear Dragon Vanguard, okay, so this is already looking like it's either meant for time stamping, or you can use it in Jet, depending on what you're playing. And your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, so can't be used until you start actually striding. But then it has the ability Counterblast 1. Choose one Dark State normal unit from Bind and put it on the bottom of the deck. This unit gets plus 5k until end of turn as the grade of the... So the reason I stopped is because I think this got love my groups, love my Las Vegas groups, Vanguard Discord. So I think this was a mistranslation. I think what's supposed to be is choose one from your zone, put it bottom of the deck. This unit gets plus 5 until plus 5k till in turn for each grade of the chosen card. So this is like the Servant, but it does it with Bind Zone, which is good. But it only happens when you start calling stuff from calling it through a card effect. So be it Time Leap or through Time Stamping's ability, where he's allowed to choose a card in the Bind Zone, choose a card from the Bind Zone to then call it from deck. Sort of like Leo. Alright, and then we got this cute little elephant. He has the ability, when the unit is placed on rear during your battle phase, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top of the deck or into soul. So, not bad either. Just a way to help cycle through the deck and create uses. I could see possibly playing this as a one-of in Jet, using it as a tuck target, because you call it during battle phase on upstream to then bottom deck it. To then bottom deck it and then Call it back out later to keep looking at your deck and playing with your triggers a little more. All right, then this other grade 1 is when the shoes put on Guardian Circle. If it's the third battle, so it's another one of the generic guard pieces. Not bad. All right, and then now we get to some more Magic World. All right, so starting off with, we're going to be hopping around, it looks like. So starting off, we have the grade 2, known as the Dance Contest Victor Tetsuya Kurodake. Sorry. Grade 2. It's awesome when you sing and dance freely, yo. Yo, 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 yo. If you know, you know. And now you see. When she is rolled by grade 3 with Tetsuya in its card name. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 272 pillars without Sentinel from among them. Reveal them. Choose one of the revealed cards. Put it to your hand. Discard the rest. Discard the rest of the revealed cards and shuffle the deck. Awesome. Then we have the grade 3. Wants the whole world join the craze. Okay, I think this is supposed to be wants the whole world to join the craze. Tetsuya Kurodake. His little key phrase is, I believe in Asmodai, yo. Asmodai, one of the best buddies. Can't wait. Continuous Vanguard Circle. Each turn you can play 2 orders. And you cannot play an order with the same name as an order played this turn. That is a really awesome restriction. Because that keeps people from doing crazy loops in multiple times in a turn, as well as it keeps from really broken order cards that have good defensive abilities to be used a second time. Then when this unit is placed, then it has the auto when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle. Choose up to one of either a normal order or a start or a set order from your drop. Put it into your hand. Then the great spell. To your hand. Then we have another one. We have another ability. Great spell Saturday Night Devil Fever. Auto Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks, cost counterblast 1. Choose up to 1 grade 1 or less 72 pillar without Sentinel from your drop. Call it to Rearguard Circle. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this cost can be paid with counterblast. Can be paid with counterblast 1 and put 272 pillars without Sentinel from your drop to the bottom of your deck. And if you do, choose 2 instead of 1 and call them the Rearguard. So, AKA, really good skill. It has a substitute cost that actually gives more. So, not bad. Magic World's never been the power. It's always been like the Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks too. So, this is going to be another problem child, but this deck was more balanced and fair in Buddy Fight than Katana World. So, it wasn't that big of an issue. So, I am actually excited to play into this deck. Magic World Flag, we know what those do. Grade 1. The Grade 1 Kurodake. It has the ability, if you have a Grade 3 greater Vanguard with Tetsuya in his card name, all your front row 72 pillars get intercept and power plus 5,000. Also active during the opponent's turn. And then active order zone, cost pay 1 gauge, choose a 72 pillar card from your Vanguard Circle, return it to hand. Wait, did I read the wrong one? Yes, I did. We read the skill ahead, underneath. Sorry. The skill we need is when the shoot is rolled by Dancing Contest Victor, Tetsuya Kurodake. Look at top 5 cards. Choose up to 1 either of an order or a 72 pillar without Sentinel's name. Reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. So, just like other grade 1 so far, it's looking like this is a setup to search for all your startups. We've already read the Noisy Dance Room. Next is Let's Play Asmodai. It has the abilities when the unit is placed on rearguard circle. Choose up to one card with Osmodai. This card name from your drop. Put it face down as a gauge. When this unit intercepts, if you have a Vanguard with Tetsuya, it is card name. This unit gets shield +5 till end of battle. Okay, so another Osmodai. So this is part of one of the buddies, one of the forms of the buddy monster. So just gonna keep making useful pieces. Next up, we got our Demuro Architect. It has the ability when the unit is placed on rearguard circle. Cost, pay 1 gauge. Search your deck for up to 1 set order. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. Shuffle it deck. Really good order zone searcher, which most likely means we have to get. We want to get the noisy dance room in as soon as possible. Then we have the Dance Osmodai. Has the ability on call, call cost, pay 1 gauge. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, draw a card. Really good, really fair. We love it. All right, next up, the Demon King himself, Osmodai. He has the ability when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, cost. Counterblast 1 to perform one of the following. Either A, choose one of your opponent's circles and retire all rearguards on that circle. Gets around, cannot choose effects, does not get around ladder or cannot be retired or cannot be affected. Search your deck for up to 172 pillar order card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. Like I said before, Magic World is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just be honest. It's a big old Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck with spells. So, they're just doing what they can to make sure you have spells in hand. Then it has the ability, when this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if you have a grade 3 or greater Tetsuya in card name, this unit gets power plus 5k until end of battle. Then if you have a rear guard with second Omni Demon Lord Osmodai, gains. Then if your rear guard has a second Omni Demon Lord Osmodai, it gains 10k instead of 5. All right, I'm gonna have to re-edit these sentences on my own. And speaking of second Omni Demon Lord Osmodai, call costs, pay 2 gauge. Continuous rearguard circle. You cannot call units with the same name as this card. And if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Tetsuya in his card name, this unit gets plus 10k power. When this unit leaves rearguard circle, put the top card of your deck into the damage zone. This effect is mandatory. Do not resolve trigger effects. Boo! But okay. Then it has the ability. Excuse me, guys. Continues rearguard circle. During your opponent's turn, when this unit would leave rearguard circle, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, leave this unit on rearguard circle. Okay. The only way it dies is you run out of hand, pretty much. Then it has double attack. And then it also has auto rearguard circle. At the end of the battle, this unit is attacked by a rearguard. Retire the unit that attacked this. So, if this doesn't die, it kills the thing that tried to kill it. Really strong defense. Next up, we have Mind of Hardcore. It has the ability, choose up to 372 pillars from your drop, put it face down as a gauge. So, virtually charge 3 on gauge, really good. Good resource usage. Next, we have Art of Body Duplication. It has the ability, retire this unit, choose a card with Osmodai and its different card name from this card with grade less than or equal to that of your Vanguard from the drop, call it to rear. Okay. So this is one of your ways to recur good units. We have no problem with that. Next we have Devil Advantage. It has the ability, choose 270. You pay 1 gauge, choose 272 pillar normal units with the same name without sitting on the drop. If you chose 2 cards, put them into your hand. Really Next we got Solomon Shield. This is the Buddy Fight spell version of the for the Magic World PG. Has the ability to choose one of your units and it cannot be hit until the end of battle. Choose a normal order from your drop, put it into your hand, and remove this card. Yes, it recurs orders. So Magic Worlds look like we're just literally just going to be playing some straight up Stoicheia Magic. Next one we have Diabolical Hardcore. You cannot play this unless you do final phasing. It has the ability at the end of the battle if your opponent has 4 or less cards in their damage zone and you have 3 or more 72 pillar rear guards. Cost, discard this card, pay 3 gauge, and declare final phase. Choose one of your opponent's vanguards and deal 1 damage to it. Really good. Really liked. Literally reflected correctly. On to the next card. Next one we have is a nice one, which is you pay 1 gauge, draw 2 cards. For pay of 1, Pot of Greed. Then show you some alts. So the grade 3, the Art of Duplication, and the nice one are going to have alt arts. And then we have our look at the secret Asmodai. He looks really good. Really, really good in that art. Aiming for the sky. And then last but not least, from the opening, we got a first look at today's episode of the anime. We got a good look at the art for the one who guides towards paradise. Not clear. So, the original leader of Team Blackout's Ace has finally been fully revealed in art. We just still don't have abilities, but the art looks nice. Yeah, and that has been this week in Vanguard. Alright guys, that has been today's episode of This Week in Vanguard. Hope you had a great rest of your day. We saw some really good cards for Magic World. I'm really excited. I'm also excited to see what's going to happen with the anime. Today was the day of recording. The new episode launched. Hope you guys had an amazing 4th as well. Also, shout out to our sponsor of today's episode, W Energy Drinks. Coupon code down in the description. This works amazing. 16 ounces of water, 1 scoop. Shake it up, gets you really good and focused for the rest of your time, for a good part of your day. There is no crash, and I can admit that because I've used it. There is 0 crash to it. I have not used any today, but there's no crash. Loved it, love it, and appreciate it. All right, guys. Hope you had it once again. Hope you guys had a amazing. Hope you had an amazing 4th. Thank you again, Dubby, for sponsoring today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. This has been Romek signing off. Peace!